Hey guys, so today we're just going to be going over role of organisms. This is probably something that you've gone over in middle school, so this is going to be a really quick review. I'm going to type out the definitions for each of the words, and then you afterward or during, you can pause during this. You're going to find a picture or you can write an example. It's up to you. Okay, so producer is something that makes its own food. This is something like a plant. They go through photosynthesis, so they can make their own food. A consumer is someone that cannot make its own food. So someone like humans, right? Humans are consumers because they can't actually make their own food. They have to eat something. All right, decomposers feed on already dead organisms. Okay. Decomposers are things like bacteria, vultures, things like that. Okay, autotrophs, they can make its own food. You'll see that this is very similar to producer. Auto is like self, so they can make their own food, make food for themselves. That's one way you can remember it. Okay, heterotrophs cannot make its own food. Heterotrophs are essentially consumers. All right, herbivores eat only plants. You can remember it by herb. Herbs are plants. Carnivores eat only meat. Think lion. And omnivores eat plants and meat. So most humans are omnivores unless you've chosen to be a vegetarian, in which case now you're an herbivore. So what you're going to do now is make sure that you filled in the picture example. So this can be a written example or this can be a picture that you find. The next thing you're going to do is the practice with vocabulary. So you're going to be filling in the blanks or answering this question, like you're going to name all the consumers that were in the table above. And then you're going to move through. We're going to be practicing this vocabulary with food webs and food chains. This is something that we're going to be covering quite a bit in this next unit, which is really exciting. The first thing you're going to do is just look at this image, fill in this blank here. Arrows go from the left to the where. And then for the practice, you are going to answer all of these questions. When it's referring to first, second, third food chain, it's referring to the image above that I'm displaying on the screen right now. And then the last thing that you're doing today is here where it says criteria for success, you're going to label each organism with its appropriate term. All of the organisms are listed here. So grass, grasshopper, blah, blah, blah. And that's what you see in the picture. And you can use these terms more than once. By terms, I mean producer, consumer, herbivore, carnivore, etc. So your job today is to get all the way down here. Okay? So that was just an overview of what you're doing today. Make sure that you fill in the pictures and the examples first and then work your way down from there.